Okay, cool. Really starting off strong today. God damn, man. The amount of things that I have done to make anything work. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. I've been struggling. Yo, I've been struggling. It's fine. I like being PNG. I don't want to use the live 2D elements of my model anyway. I'm just gonna have. I'm just me. It's spooky day. It's the Halloween day. Yay! I am glad it's Halloween. Halloween is fun. Even though I'm not having fun. I hope everyone else is having fun. And I hope to be having fun very soon. But what you gonna do? Aurora, I think he might have forsaken me forever. So what you gonna do? So yeah, that's how I've been. God damn. Ugh. Why? Why won't it work? Why won't it work? I don't know why it won't work. Nothing wants to work. Fuck me. God. I even named the text that at the top of the screen. I named it that. You know what? I'm gonna go down here. That's it. I'm going down here. Yes. Hi. Hello. I'm present. Barely, but present. Uh, yeah, I can't make myself louder, so. I'm a president and my presence is a present. It's true. This is true. Thanks for noticing that. You want to hear my first scary story? Nothing fucking works. My stream is terrible. This is so bad. I know what I'm going to read for my first one. Oh, I forgot to turn on my... There you go.
I don't know any. I don't know any good stories for horror. I don't know any.
Top 10 scariest stories.
Top 10 scariest what's it? What are they?
Number 10.
Number
Burger
10 Goblin.
Burger Goblin.
Horrifying.
Truly.
It just reminds me of those like videos where that was like did you see that at the bottom corner of the frame? And like
Did you see that?
like a
Let's
really
play it
shitty
again.
3D, yeah, like a really shitty 3D goblin like running across the ground.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the really shit animation that isn't like there's just nothing there. And just
yep.
a little guy.
Yeah. They
You want
call
to
me
watch
the
a
Burger
real
Goblin,
horror video that'll really scare everybody? Hold on, let me bring out some horror on stream.
You didn't even put my Fugi on your stream.
I will.
How will they know I'm talking?
They'll never know. They've never
How
heard
will
of
they
you before.
know?
You're a ghost. You're scary. That's the whole point.
How will they know? I'm a vampire. Oh, let me put on my costume.
Okay. Are you ready for my first showing off of horror on this spooky day?
Yeah.
All right. Here's my first scary thing for everybody.
I put on my spooky Halloween costume.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Hold on. I'm bringing up a scary video for stream.
I'm waiting. I'm watching your stream on the side. My stream sucks. Nobody should come to my stream. This stream sucks. Everybody go to Aurora's stream.
Yeah, watch me instead.
I'm gonna put some real horror on my screen.
Is it gonna show up? Let me drag. I'm watching Aurora. Yeah, all right. Let me just make sure this appears. Of course, you're doing the right thing. You should be watching me because I'm just awesome and cool. That's how it should be. Appear, please. Thing appear on my screen, or else I will start crying. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna keep finicking with stuff until I get what I want to appear.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep messing with it. Why is it? This is window captures are supposed to work. The tension is so scary, right? The tension. You just have to stare at me looking up, trying to pull up a fucking video. Because it won't appear because fucking OBS. What the fuck happened? OBS, please. Please open the thing, OBS. Please. How much do I have to beg OBS to show my thing?
That is not.
Is it gonna? Is it just not gonna appear? My thing? Hey, it's a cool thing, okay? You just have to look.
Bro.
It's gonna be so cool. It appears on my screen, please.
Wow, thanks, Nia.
I-
I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you.
I beg you, like, surely you can desktop capture. Honestly, at this point, no. I'm gonna do it without desktop capturing. That's an image file. You know what? I'm gonna try.
I've got
try
something.
this thing.
I'm getting something just for you, Nia.
There you go. Here you go. It's here now. Ignore that there's like a gap at the bottom. It's not real. All right. Here you go. Here's a video for you all. To start our day today.
I'm trying to find it.
Welcome to the.
Holy shit! It's
to
burger.
horror. Welcome to horror. I love the 4:3 aspect ratio. Welcome to my horror. Welcome to my horror. Welcome to my scary.
That's so scary. Wow.
Was that scary? Were you scared?
Wow.
Did that really scare you, Con? Were you really scared?
I'm really scared. Everybody on my stream would also be really scared.
Wow, that's so awesome.
I'm
Uncanny Valley, right? The fucking just unhinging of the jaw. When I think about really silly little like scary things, I think about that because it's just kind of fucking scary. It's just so like, why the fuck did you do that? Like, why though? Oh god, how I didn't choke on it is beyond me, right? I mean, hey, he listen, snakes would never.
just gulp it.
Exactly. Eat it in one. Listen, a snake would never, okay? Only just so that hydrate.
Okay, there it is.
Your thing is meat. I knew it was us. I would say Con to say something, but Con wouldn't say anything that I would want Con to say. So never mind. I can't even ask Con to help me. He's just gonna make it worse.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. You know exactly
what are you
I mean.
talking about?
Anyway, Con, you have actually, I know what your Fugi is on my screen, Con. You're right there. This is you.
What?
You're the pumpkin.
Am
You're my
I?
pumpkin. Yeah, you're my pumpkin.
It doesn't light up when I talk.
Well, because you're a jack-o'-lantern. You're always lighting up.
Fuck jack-o'-lanterns.
Wow. Fucking hates me. He should. That'd be funny. I'll never let Khan defend me, because he won't. Khan, try your best at defending me. Prove it to the world.
Oh, you did call me your pumpkin. That's so cute.
Shut the fuck up. You know I didn't mean it that way. You know I didn't mean it that way. I would never be nice to you. Why would you lie and think that I'm nice?
That's so great. I can't believe you're
Why
so
would
kind
you? Why
to me.
would you lie? No, I hate you, and we know this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware?
Yeah.
Are you fully aware about how much? Are you?
Uh-huh.
Do you know these things?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah. You know. You know though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. He knows. He knows is what he's saying. He's saying that he knows. He's saying that he gets me.
I'm saying something. Watch this.
Also, how dare you? I've never been sweet to Khan. I've only ever been sour. You get. Hi.
Yeah.
Anyways, Khan,
Okay.
read your fucking story.
Oh, you want me to read my story now?
Read your story. Read your goddamn fucking story.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll get the ambience right. I'll get on some ambient music.
Okay.
What's some scary ambient music? Actually, I know some. I know what music.
I have an image that I need you to put onto the screen when I read this. It's relevant to the story.
Okay. Here you go.
Are you sending it to me, or are you just putting it on your own? You're probably just putting it on
I'm
your
putting
own.
it on my own unless you want it.
No, that makes sense. You can send it to me if you want.
I will. Here you go. Deep nest, yeah, the deep nest ambience. Cause that's pretty spooky. Back to the bone riff. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get another 1 hour of silence broken by, and then it's just like I'm gonna get. Hold on. Here you go.
Okay, I'll trade. You put this on your stream.
There you go. We're getting even scarier. You have the door knocking. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this where it needs to go. All right. Kana sent me the image that must appear on my stream.
It's relevant to the story.
Yeah, I've discovered. I think I know what you're reading. I think I've figured out what you may or may not be reading to me. There you go. It's on the stream. I'll stick it right there.
There's my my other shit too.
You know, I wouldn't be shocked if it was Ghost Crab. I wouldn't be shocked if it was.
It's not, but that would be funny.
Oh god.
There we go. My stream's ready. My stream is set. I have the funniest shit on my stream now.
Okay, I'm ready. What's your spooky? What's your scary?
Ahem. This is an excerpt from a local newspaper. Ominous unknown. Killer still at large. After weeks of unexplained murders, the ominous unknown killer is still on the rise. After little evidence has been found, a young boy states that he survived one of the killer's attacks and bravely tells his story. I had a bad dream and I woke up in the middle of the night, says the boy. I saw that for some reason the window was open, even though I remember it being closed before I went to bed. I got up and shut it. Afterwards, I got back under my covers and tried to go back to sleep. That's when I had a strange feeling, like someone was watching me. I looked up and nearly jumped out of my bed. There, in the little ray of light, illuminating from between my curtains, were a pair of 2 eyes. These weren't regular eyes, they were dark, ominous eyes. They were bordered in black and just plain out terrified me. That's when I saw his mouth. A long, horrendous smile that made every hair on my body stand up. The figure stood there watching me. Finally, after what seemed like forever, he said it. A simple phrase, but said in a way only a madman could speak. He said, he said, Go to sleep. I let out a scream, and that's what sent him at me. He pulled up a knife, aiming at my heart. He
Did you hear the fucking bad to the bone riff go off as you were describing what was happening?
No.
On my stream, as you were reading, at some point when you got to like the scary part, it went.
Oh my god.
Keep going. Sorry, horror,
Right.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
He jumped on top of my bed. I fought him back. I kicked, I punched. I rolled around trying to knock him off me. That's when my dad busted in. The man threw the knife. It went into my dad's shoulder. The man probably would have finished him off if one of the neighbors hadn't alerted the police. They drove into the parking lot and ran towards the door. The man turned and ran down the hallway. I heard a smash, like glass breaking. As I came out of my room, I saw the window that was pointing towards the back of my house was broken. Nat, wow. I looked out to see him vanish into the distance. I can tell you one thing. I'll never forget that face. Those cold, evil eyes and that psychotic smile. They will never leave my head. Police are still on the look for this man. If you see anyone that fits the description in this story, please contact your local police department. That's the preamble.
I'm gonna be honest. Every time I look at the spooky Jeff the Killer Man, I think about the time somebody made him into an anime girl.
That's pretty good. Yeah. Are you pulling one up?
I am.
Okay. I'll keep reading.
You keep reading.
Jeff and his family had just moved into a new neighborhood. His dad had gotten a promotion at work, and they thought it would be best to live in one of those fancy neighborhoods. Jeff and his brother Liu couldn't complain, though. A new, better house? What was not to love? As they were getting unpacked, one of their neighbors came by. "Hello," she said. "I'm Barbara. I live across the street from you. Well, I just want to introduce myself and to introduce my son." Impeccable writing for sure. She turns around and calls her son over. "Billy, these are our new neighbors." Billy said hi and ran back to play in his yard. "Well," said Jeff's mom, "I'm Margaret, and this is my husband, Peter, and my two sons, Jeff and Liu." They each introduced themselves, and then Barbara invited them to her son's birthday. Jeff and his brother were about to object when their mother said that they would love to, when Jeff and his family are done packing. Jeff and... There's a period where there should not be a period. When Jeff and his family are done packing, Jeff went up to his mom. "Mom, why would you invite us to some kid's party? If you hadn't noticed, I'm not some dumb kid." "Jeff," said his mother, "we just moved here. We should show that we want to spend time with our neighbors. Now we're going to that party, and that's final." Jeff started to talk, but stopped himself, knowing that he couldn't do anything. Whenever his mom said something, it was final. He walked up to his room and plopped down on his bed. He sat there looking at his ceiling when suddenly he got a weird feeling. Not so much a pain, but a weird feeling. He dismissed it as just some random feeling. He heard his mother call him down to get his stuff, and he walked down to get it. Weird. Probably just random. But weird.
Probably just a random, weird, random.
Yeah, definitely weird.
Especially
and
weird
random.
feeling, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention that it was weird and random? Once more, with feeling. This is really scary, gone.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Really scared, gone.
The next day, Jeff walked downstairs. Okay, so you can't read this, but I would like you to know that there was a space between down and stairs.
Oh, down. Yeah.
He walked downstairs.
He walked downstairs.
He walked downstairs to get breakfast and got ready for school.
How did you find the original fucking story, by the way?
I just looked up the original story.
Oh my god, I'm trying
Somebody
to find the
saved
original story
it.
for the other shittily written ones from that time. The other really poorly written ones. I'll hold you if you're scared. Thank you.
As he sat there eating his breakfast, he once again got that feeling. This time it was stronger. It gave him a slight tugging pain, but he once again
Wow.
dismissed it.
God damn, wait, what the fuck is a tugging pain? I don't. When is it? Like, I don't want to ask what's going on with this. I mean,
It's just a little tug, you know.
yeah. I mean, shit. Okay. If I didn't know that fucking Jeff the Killer was like that. Okay.
It's like a lawnmower, you know. Tug, tug.
He's got a jump start it like that. Yeah.
What do you get a pain from tugging?
Bro, can you tell Kana he's stinky? I can. Thank you.
That's not what that comment
did it.
says. That's not what it says actually. It's not what that comment says. I just wanted you to know. That's not what the comment says. Yes, that's not what that comment says. Why can I not hear you? Are you speaking? Are you just dead silent? I see you talking on your side. God damn it. How has this happened to me? Okay. Bruh. Alright.
The humanity.
Putting him in the background.
No. It's fucking RTZ connecting. Why would you do that? Heart attack button. Fucking killed Discord. Hold on. Let me check. Let me just relaunch it and see. I closed the program completely and now I'm relaunching
We're
it.
here.
Yay!
Anyways, what were you saying about something?
I was just saying that you got the comment wrong. That's all.
I got the comment wrong? No, I got it right.
No, I'm pretty sure you got it wrong.
Also, your Fugi is dead for some reason again, so I replaced it with with a different image. Why did your mic quality just get shit? It sounds like you're talking to me through a different microphone.
We love it
You
when
don't
shit
sound
just does that. We love it. It's really cool.
Yay!
I'm having a great time today.
We're having no technical difficulties. Everything's going exactly how it was supposed to. I hate it when YouTube auto converts. Yeah, okay, that's the thing. You usually can't press space after you make that fucking little face, which is why I want to stick with the end. I hate YouTube doing that. I guarantee you they did it just to make more, just to make people use the emojis more. They did just to make people use emojis more because I would use them less if I could only use text faces. I'm just saying.
Text faces are more fun.
They are. I like them more.
Okay, where was I?
You were at the part where Jeff the Killer was tugging on his something.
Oh right, yeah. His feeling was tugging.
Yeah, he was tugging on something.
Yeah, he was tugging.
He
Okay.
was giving it a tug. Yeah. Keep
Anyway.
going. Why did it break again? Why is it when you start reading it fucking switches your microphone again to the one that I can't hear you?
Hate myself. Okay.
We just can't read the story. It's just that's the real scary.
I can't
We're not
do
allowed to
anything.
read.
Oh, and it broke on my side too. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so awesome. Hold on.
Why is it? It just keeps getting worse. I don't know what to tell you. This is canonically accurate to the lore of Jeff the Killer, to the mystique.
It's okay on yours end, right? You can hear me
Yeah, I can
okay
hear you
again?
fine.
Okay. Yeah, my side is not doing that though. So 1 sec.
Sounds good. Stream's haunted, right? We really are haunted today. Are you the one breathing
Okay.
in like that?
Yeah.
Okay. I keep hearing it, and it sounds like steam letting it out, getting lit out of like a valve or something.
It is. Anyway.
Oh, I guess it technically would be. Yeah, shut the fuck up though.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up though, basically. So
He and his brother walked down to the bus stop. They sat there waiting for the bus. And then, all of a sudden, some kid on a skateboard jumped over them, only inches above their laps. They both jumped back in surprise. Hey!
Wait, are they on the bus when this is happening?
No, they're at the bus stop. they're waiting for the
sorry.
bus.
Wait, that's a skate. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. Wait, okay, is it like a bus stop without like the sides? I'm guessing it's without the sides.
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I was like, well, how the fuck did you do that? How did you fucking clip through the fucking wall just to jump scare these fucking poor guys?
The kid landed and turned back to them. He kicked his skateboard. There's a space in between.
His skateboard. Okay.
His skateboard up and caught it with his hands. The kid seems to be about 12, 1 year younger than Jeff.
Wow.
I would like you to keep in mind that this kid is 12. He wears an Aeropostale shirt.
Is that a thing in there?
Yes, he's 12.
Did it say keep in mind he's 12?
No, that's me. That's me. I would like you to keep in mind that he is 12 as I move on to this next part.
Okay.
He wears an Aeropostale shirt and ripped blue jeans. Well, well, well. Looks like we got some new meat. Suddenly, 2 other kids appeared. A 12-year-old calling people new meat. Also, it's fresh meat. You say fresh meat, not new meat.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a 12-year-old, honestly. This fits. Kids are mean. This fits. They're mean and illiterate.
Suddenly, 2 other kids appeared. One was super skinny, and the other was huge. Well, since you're new here, I'd like to introduce ourselves. Okay. Over there is Keith. Jeff and you looked to the skinny kid. He had a dopey face that you would expect a sidekick to have.
Okay.
And, oh my god, I forgot.
Fired. Wow, okay,
And he's Troy. They looked over at the fat kid. Talk about a tub of lard. This kid looked like he hadn't exercised since he was crawling.
Oh my god. Maybe this kid does deserve what happens to him. He sounds like a dick.
He is a dick. The writer is also a dick.
Yeah, fucking asshole. God damn. Fucking mean. Okay? Yeah, maybe he did deserve to get whatever the fuck happened to him.
And I, said the first kid, am Randy. Now, for all the kids,
that is true.
For all the kids in this neighborhood, There's a small price for bus fare if you catch my drift. 12-year-olds and their tolls, as you know. They're gang
Of course.
tolls.
Oh, no, I could see it. I could see it. 12-year-olds are mean. I have low expectations.
But we also set up in the first place that we are in a high-class neighborhood. That was like the first part. This is a
I mean,
high-class
that just makes
neighborhood.
sense.
This wouldn't
I
happen.
mean,
There would be
I think you're
police.
highly. I think you're like. I mean, I feel like you're thinking of it too highly of how people go about these things. I think people are fucking. I honestly think this is like, honestly not that fucking surprising.
Liu stood up, ready to punch the light out of the kid's eyes when one of his friends pulled a knife on him.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I mean, well, just call the police now, all right? Call someone.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I had hoped you would be more cooperative, but it seems we must do this the hard way.
They're gonna just to kill them.
Oh, God. The kid walked
So
up
horrifying.
to Liu and took his wallet out of his pocket. Jeff got that feeling again. Now it was truly strong sensation.
Are they gonna just call you? They could
A burning
it's robbery.
sensation,
Now you
a
can
tugging,
call people.
a tugging feeling, a burning sensation.
A tugging feeling. Oh, he's into that. Okay.
He stood up, but Liu gestured him to sit. Jeff ignored him and walked up to the kid. Listen here, little punk. Give my bro's wallet or else. Give back my bro's wallet or else. Randy put the wallet in his pocket and pulled out his own knife.
Okay.
Oh, and
God
what
damn,
will
they
you
just-
do? Just as he finished the sentence, Jeff popped the kid in the nose. As Randy reached for his face, Jeff grabbed the kid's wrist and broke it. Randy screamed, and Jeff grabbed the knife from his hand. Troy and Keith rushed Jeff, but Jeff was too quick. He threw Randy to the ground. Keith lashed out at him, but Jeff ducked and stabbed him in the arm. Keith dropped his knife and fell to the ground screaming. Troy rushed him too, but Jeff didn't even need the knife. He just punched Troy straight in the stomach, and Troy went down. As he fell, he puked all over.
Okay, so I mean, I think this is the part where they get arrested. I think this is the part where you've gone a little bit too far. I'm gonna be honest. He Jeff the got them, so like
He did Jeff to get him.
Whatever. So like, I mean, he did his thing, his titular thing. But like, I just didn't. I don't think he's gonna go away with that. I don't think you can do that. Especially at a bus stop. The bus is gonna show up. They're gonna like how they're just gonna tell.
Speaking of the bus showing up.
Oh, does it show up immediately afterwards?
Leo could do nothing but look in amazement at Jeff. Jeff? How'd you? That's all he said. They saw the bus coming and knew they'd be blamed for the whole thing, so they started running as fast as they could. As they ran, they looked back and saw the bus driver rushing over to Randy and the others. As Jeff and Liu made it to school, they didn't dare tell what happened. All they did was sit and listen. Liu just thought of that as his brother beating up a few kids, but Jeff knew it was more. It was something, scary.
It was something scary.
Something, scary.
Oh, okay.
As he got that feeling, he felt how powerful it was, the urge to just hurt someone. He didn't know how it sounded. He didn't like how it sounded, but he couldn't help but feeling happy. He felt that strange feeling go away and stay away for the entire day of school. Even as he walked home due to the whole thing near the bus stop, and how now he probably wouldn't be taking the bus anymore, he felt happy. When he got home, his parents asked him how his day was, and he said, in a somewhat ominous voice, "It was a wonderful day."
I so is I mean
I'd like I'd like to
he did it at the start of his school day. Is there just gonna be no repercussions for him breaking
No,
somebody's fucking
later.
wrist?
Later.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they wait a day, it's the grace period.
Yeah, it's the grace period for committing a crime.
Yeah. For, yeah. Also, I'd like to correct Nat real quick. Jeff that broke their wrists was 13, not 12.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Yeah. That really explains how he was able to do all of that.
Exactly. Don't you know? It's like power level.
Next morning, he heard a knock at his front door. He walked down to find 2 police officers at the door, his mother looking back at him with an angry look.
An angry look. Okay.
"Jeff, these officers tell me that you attacked 3 kids, that it wasn't regular fighting, and that they were stabbed. Stabbed, son!" Jeff's gaze fell to the floor, showing his mother that it was true. "Mom, they were the ones who pulled the knives on me and Liu." "Son," said one of the cops, "we found 3 kids. 2 stabbed, 1 having a bruise on his stomach, and we have witnesses proving that you fled the scene. Now what does that tell us?" Jeff knew it was no use. He could say him and Liu had been attacked, but there was no proof it was not them who attacked first. They couldn't say that they were fleeing, because truth be told, they were. So Jeff couldn't defend himself or Liu. "Son, call down your brother." Jeff couldn't do it, since it was him who beat up all the kids. "Sir, it was me. I was the one who beat up the kids. Liu tried to hold me back,
Wow.
but he couldn't stop me." The cop looked at his partner and they both nod. "Well, kid, looks like a year in juvie."
I mean,
You know,
I guess.
yeah, a 13-year-old serving a year in juvie.
I guess. I don't know, actually.
For 2 stabbings. Yeah.
For 2
fine.
stabbings and a fucking. I mean, hey, sometimes
That's
things
fine,
just
it's
don't
fine.
happen the way that they should.
"Wait," says Liu. They all looked up to see him holding a knife. The officers pulled their guns and locked them on Liu.
Okay, so that's a little bit of escalation. I'm gonna be honest. That's a little bit of escalation. Like, no, yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough, I guess. Fuck.
"It was Wait," they all looked up and pulled their guns. "It was me. I beat up those little punks. I have the marks to prove it." He lifted up his sleeves to reveal cuts and bruises as if he was in a struggle. "Son, put the knife down." Liu held up the knife and dropped it on the ground. He put his hands up and walked over to the cops. "No, Liu, it was me. I did it." Jeff had tears running down his face. "Huh, poor bro. Trying to take the blame for what I did. Well, take me away." The police led Liu out to the patrol car.
I
"Liu, tell
Okay,
them it was me."
One random thing about this as we
Uh-huh.
go that's been like
Mhm.
specifically standing out to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like I've not heard people. I feel like the use of bro dates this one like more than any other bit of the word. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I've not heard it used this much in this kind of context in fucking years. That's why it's fucking with me a little bit. I'm like, wow, this really is just like this really is dated, huh?
A little bit. All right.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. It was early 2000s. It was.
Yeah, right? It's kind of like normally you kind of don't think about it too heavily until like one line. It's the ultimate like Wow, this really was an early 2000s thing.
Jeff, please, you don't have to lie. We know it's Liu. You can stop. Jeff watched helplessly as the cop car speeds off with Liu inside. A few minutes later, Jeff's dad pulled into the driveway, seeing Jeff's face and knowing something was wrong. Son, what is it? Jeff couldn't answer. His vocal cords were strained from crying. Instead, Jeff's mother walked his father inside to break the bad news to him because he wasn't there for that. They just took. The father never knew. Yeah, of course. After an hour or so, Jeff walked back into the house, seeing that his parents were both shocked, sad, and disappointed. He couldn't look at them. He couldn't see how they thought of Liu when it was his fault. He just went to sleep, trying to get the whole thing off of his mind. 2 days went by with no word from Liu at JDC. No friends to hang out with, nothing but sadness and guilt. That is, until Saturday, when Jeff is woken up by his mother with a happy, sunshiny face. Jeff, it's the day, she said as she opened up the curtains and let light flood into his room. Wait, what's today? Asked Jeff as he stirs awake. It's Billy's party. He was now fully awake.
Wait. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just wrong. I'm surprised that this is still mad. Like, this is still an important plot point. Everything that just happened.
Oh no, it's
I'm
very
surprised,
important.
Like, wait, how many days has it been since
2.
everything that just went down? It's been 2 days. I mean, I guess that's a little bit of a fast turnaround.
It
from
is.
My son is a criminal to let's go to a party. Like,
yeah,
guess,
you know.
I thought that would be more like.
You know, it was a
time.
family
We did have some,
tragedy
like,
and whatnot,
family
but like,
time.
listen,
But,
it's
like, a
important that we
party,
let
you
our
know?
neighbors know that we want to party.
I guess maybe maybe I gave too much faith to that family tragedy that happened 2 days ago. Oh God.
Mom, you're joking, right? You don't expect me to go to some kid's party after. There was a long pause. Jeff, we both know what happened. I think this party could be the thing that brightens up the past days. Now get dressed. Jeff's mother walked out of the room and downstairs to get ready herself. He fought himself to get up. He fought himself to get up? He picked out a random... Yeah.
I mean, I get that.
It's kind of a
statement.
weird way to put it, but, you know, fair enough. He picked out a random shirt and a pair of jeans and walked downstairs. There's a space between that downstairs again. Not the past downstairs, by the way. When his mother walked downstairs, it was actually downstairs. But when he walks downstairs, it's downstairs.
Of course. That's an important distinction.
He saw his mother and father all dressed up. His mother in a dress and his father in a suit. He thought, why would they ever wear such fancy clothes to a kid's party? Son, is that all you're going to wear? Your is the wrong your. So,
Oh my God.
Better than wearing too much, he said.
Kill the grammar.
His mother pushing down the feelings to yell at him and hid with a smile. Now, Jeff, we may be overdressed, but this is how you go when you want to make an impression. You would definitely be making an impression.
Yeah, I don't exactly think it. I don't think you need to wear that to a party. I'm in agreement on this one. Doesn't exactly seem like a good. Like it doesn't. Like it seems like you're overdoing it. Even like from any context, it's the most like wow. Okay, it's showing off then. It just screams like show off. I don't know. I could not see you that dress up.
No.
It's a fucking kids party, right?
Yeah, it's a birthday party for the kid, yes.
It's a birthday party. Yeah, I don't shit. Fucking formal occasion. Oh my God.
Jeff grunted and went back up to his room. I don't have any fancy clothes, he yelled downstairs. Just pick out something, called his mother. As if he didn't do that before. He looked around in his closet for what he could call fancy. He found a pair of black dress pants he had for special occasions and an undershirt. He couldn't find an overshirt to go with it, though. He looked around and found only striped and patterned shirts, none of which go with dress pants. Finally, he found a white hoodie and put it on.
Oh my god. He's gonna Jeff the kill
Oh my god,
them.
he's gonna Jeff the kill them. You're wearing that? They both said. His mother looked at her watch. Oh, no time to change. Let's just go, she said as she herded Jeff and his father out the door. They crossed the street over to Barbara and Billy's house. They knocked on the door, and it appeared that Barbara, just like his parents, way overdressed. Wait,
What?
they missed a verb in there. They knocked on the. If I cut out the just like his parents part, you'll understand. You ready?
Okay.
They knocked on the door, and it appeared that Barbara way overdressed.
Barbara. Okay.
Oh, I guess overdressed could be a verb. I was assuming was way overdressed, but I guess way overdressed. It works. It works. Okay. All right.
I mean,
it works.
okay.
As they walked inside, all Jeff could see were adults, no kids. The kids are out in the yard. Jeff, how about you go and meet some of them, said Barbara. Jeff walked outside to a yard full of kids. They were running around in weird cowboy costumes and shooting each other with plastic guns. He might as well be standing in a Toys R Us. Suddenly, a kid came up to him and handed him a toy gun and hat. Yeah. Hey, wanna play? He said. No, kid. I'm way too old for this stuff.
Oh, like that too?
Yes, it is.
Okay, perfect.
The kid looked at him with that weird puppy dog face. Please, said the kid. Fine, said Jeff. He put on the hat and started to pretend to shoot at the kids. At first, he thought this was totally ridiculous, but then he started to actually have fun. He might not have been super cool, but it was the first time he had done something that took his mind off of Liu. So he played with the kids for a while until he heard a noise, a weird rolling noise. Then it hit him. Randy, Troy, and Keith all jumped over the fence on skateboards. Jeff dropped
They jumped over the fence. Hold on.
They
How
did.
tall is this fucking fence?
Not that tall, apparently.
Apparently, right? Like I was mixed between like impressed with the fact that they got over the fence to like, is that just a really short fence? Like, goddamn. They should honestly, like, I don't think this bullying thing is their strongest fucking. I don't think it's their strongest skill. They should go into fucking skateboarding.
That's
like,
right.
Holy shit.
That's right.
They've been doing some insane hops this entire time, you know? Like, what the fuck? Honestly, I think that's their true calling. Quit bullying and shaking people down. I think they should spend more time honing their skill. Gravity coil. Oh my god.
Jeff dropped the fake gun and ripped off the hat. Randy looked at Jeff with a burning hatred. Hello, Jeff, is it? He said. We have some unfinished business. Jeff saw his bruised nose. I think we're even. I beat the crap out of you, and you get my brother sent to JDC. Randy got an angry look in his eyes. Oh no, I don't go for even. I go for winning. You may have kicked our asses that one day, but not today. As he said that to... Yeah? Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's how that works. I mean, unless you, like, severely change the odds, I don't think being more hurt than you were the first time is going to somehow make it better.
Yeah, but not this time.
Also, I'm impressed they're doing so well after, like, a broken wrist and all that stuff. Like,
yeah, one of them broke the wrist. One of them was stabbed in the arm.
Why are they allowed to?
Yeah, they're fine.
Doing this again?
Yeah, they're fine. They don't need to go to the hospital. Come on.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I guess I'm overestimating. Never mind.
Yeah, come on. They got the healing factor.
So true.
As he said that, Randy rushed at Jeff. They both fell to the ground. Randy punched Jeff in the nose, and Jeff grabbed him by the ears and head-butted him. Jeff pushed Randy off him, and both rose to their feet. Kids were screaming, and parents were running out of the house. Troy and Keith both pulled guns out of their pockets.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, that definitely switches up things. That,
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
definitely evens things out a little bit.
These 12-year-olds are just strapped somehow.
They just got fucking, you know,
S- They just got those on them. You know, they just
I
went home and grabbed them, and
I mean, fair enough, I guess.
you
But I
know,
just walk off my broken wrist, right? And then proceed to.
and then proceed
I
to
just
use a
realized
gun
one
as
of
a
the ones that,
12-year-old with the
yeah,
broken wrist.
wisdom, yeah, right.
Actually, no, it's Randy who has the broken wrist. So the person in the fist fight is the one with the broken wrist.
Of course, that's.
Typical day in Detroit.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I guess a lot, so many of the random things in this story, I just look at and have to kind of go like, I guess fair enough, I guess.
No one interrupts or guts will fly, they said. Randy pulled a knife on Jeff and stabbed it into his shoulder. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3
I didn't
kicks,
expect the horror story to have this much fucking anime fucking sakuga and
please,
for no reason.
this is young teen angst.
It's so true. I guess I never really saw a lot of young teen angst.
This
I
is
wasn't-
so
I
young
wasn't
teen
there
angst.
for it.
Okay. Jeff screamed and fell to his knees. Randy started kicking him in the face. After 3 kicks, Jeff grabs his foot and twists it, causing Randy to fall to the ground. Jeff stood back up and walked towards the back door. Troy grabbed him. Need some help? He picks up Jeff by the back of the collar and throws him into the patio door. As Jeff tries to stand, he's kicked down to the ground. Randy repeatedly starts kicking Jeff, and still he starts to cough up blood.
Oh my god, it is anime. I was right.
Come on, Jeff,
I-
fight me.
That's like the most anime shit ever.
It is.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay.
He picks up Jeff and throws him into the kitchen. Randy sees a bottle of vodka on the counter and smashes
What are
the glass
adults
over Jeff's
doing
head.
here?
Listen,
What are the like?
they got
what are the
guns, they
people who
just
can
can't do anything.
They're fucking 12. What the fuck do you mean? They have-
listen, this
they have the
12-year-old is
fucking
picking
process-
up a 13-year-old and throwing him at rooms. That's not these
That
are not
is
normal
true.
12-year-olds.
There is something going on here. Honestly, they're the scariest part about this whole fucking story.
And
Some
yeah, a lot of
right now,
parents
but
were
they
just
aren't
left.
doing any- Yeah, like what the fuck? You're just gonna leave your fucking kids and the fight going on? What the fuck?
Fight! He throws Jeff back into the living room. Come on, Jeff, look at me. Jeff glances up, his face riddled with blood. I was the one who sent your brother to JDC, and now you're gonna sit here and let him rot in there for a whole year. You should be ashamed. Jeff starts to get up. Oh, finally, you stand and fight. Jeff is now to his feet, blood and vodka on his face. Once again, he gets that strange
unstable.
feeling, the one he hasn't felt for a while. A while, 2 days? And finally, he's up,
Yeah, right.
says Randy as he runs at Jeff. Wait, he says, oh, finally, you stand and fight. And then the next line is, finally, he's up, from the same person. Anyway, that's when it happens.
Yes.
Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed.
Oh my God,
All
hold
rational
on.
thinking is gone.
Hold on. You know what I'm thinking about? Hold on.
His psyche is destroyed. It's so funny to me.
When you were describing this moment, the
Yeah.
only thing that came in my fucking mind is the fucking. Let me download the important image. Hold on. I
Okay.
have to switch out this image with the more fitting one for what's happening
Alright.
right now.
All right. Who up destroying their
There
psyche?
you go. There you go. All right, you can continue now.
Thank you,
Sorry, I
thank
needed to get some
you,
fitting imagery.
Thank you.
I had to make sure we're really scared right now. Mhm.
Something inside Jeff snaps. His psyche is destroyed. All rational thinking is gone. All he can do is kill. There's a comma between all he can do and is kill, by the way.
I mean,
He
it's
grabs
that, like,
Randy.
Is that like cool, edgy writing? where
Right,
you
of
take
course.
breaks between your words.
Yeah.
For that suspense.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He grabs Randy and Pyle drives him into the ground. He gets on top of him
Holy shit.
and punches him straight in the
hell.
heart.
Like,
The punch causes Randy's heart to stop.
what the fuck just happened? What the fuck? Literally, no, I'm glad I pulled up this fucking werewolf image. What the fuck is going on? What the fucking story? What the fuck you mean he caused fucking One Punch Man? Holy shit. Your fucking mic broke again. God.
Lord.
There is something I really wish I could play right now. But like I would get my fucking channel deleted, even though it would be really funny to switch the music to that song.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the fucking that Feel Like a Monster song is the only thing that's in my brain when I listen to this. Those fucking AMV AGS early 2000s AMV compilations is all I'm thinking of when I see this.
Yeah.
Level 13 Pokemon using sheer gold. He's got this is what I mean. He's got a level advantage. God, they're unleveled. I don't know why they're still here.
Okay, where's my oh, there it is.
This, like, what happened? Like, how did he get this?
His psyche was
anime
destroyed.
boy?
Something inside of him snapped.
He fucking did the fucking regular show Death Kondo or whatever the fuck. He learned it.
As Randy gasps for breath, Jeff hammers down on him. Punch after punch.
Wait,
blood.
Did his heart stop?
Yeah.
Still
Jeff hammers down on him, punch after punch. Blood gushes from Randy's body until he takes one final breath and dies. Comma between breath and dies.
I mean, yeah, edgy writing, of course.
Yeah. Everyone is looking at Jeff
I'm gonna be honest, Con, none of the stories that I thought of compare to this at all.
I know.
I'm just gonna let you go.
I know.
I think we overestimated how many stories we could do in a stream. We have 3. That's gonna be the entire stream. Like there's so much. There's so much content here.
This is so
I don't
good.
think I can cover
it's
all.
So good. Okay. Everyone is looking at Jeff now. The parents, the crying kids, even Troy and Keith. I like how it implies that they wouldn't be looking at him. So even Troy and Keith. Anyway, although they easily break from their gaze and point their guns at Jeff. Jeff sees the guns trained on him and runs for the stairs. Troy and Keith let fire on him as he runs, each shot missing. Jeff runs up the stairs. He hears Troy and Keith follow up behind. As they let out their final rounds of bullets, Jeff ducks into the bathroom. He grabs the towel rack and rips it off the wall. Troy and Keith race in, knives ready. Troy swings his knife at Jeff. Yeah, they used the last of their bullets. Yeah, they shot all of their bullets into the stairs.
He shot, yeah, I mean, fair enough. Yeah,
they stormtroopered it. Come on.
Yeah, of course. They're doing that at the guy that just fucking stops somebody's heart with a One Punch Man fucking routine. That makes sense to me. I have no questions there. No problem.
Troy swings his knife at Jeff, who backs away and bangs the towel rack into Troy's face. Troy goes down hard. Now all that's left is Keith. He is more agile than Troy, though, and ducks when Jeff swings the towel rack. He dropped the knife and grabbed Jeff by the neck, pushed him to the wall. A thing of bleach fell down on top of him from the top shelf. It burnt both of them as they started to scream. Jeff wiped his eyes as best he could. He pulled back the towel rack.
That's how this happens?
Yeah, that's why he's white.
I thought that,
yep.
I thought that this. I heard about the bleach thing. I thought it was like an actual they were attempting something horror related with it when they were doing it. No,
some bleach fell on him when he was fighting, and now he's all white.
I I guess so.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, sure.
He pulled
Maybe
back
he just
the
accidentally gets bleached. I thought there'd be some more symbolism to the bleach thing. I've heard so much about it, but it means nothing.
Nope,
It's just
it's absolutely nothing.
wait, why did he become a
There's no
serial
fucking point.
killer off of this? Like
Oh,
why?
because it's this feeling. His psyche snaps, you know?
Yeah, but like not, but like he's become like
Mhm.
like a stalks you killer. But like this is not sound like the origin for a guy who would fucking watch you sleep. This more sounds like somebody who would like
Yeah, but he's like really evil.
literally just kill you, just go out of their way to like. This is not.
Yeah, but he's
This
really
doesn't
evil.
fit. But this doesn't.
Mm-hmm. You're
My
preaching to the
lore.
choir.
My lore. They've ruined it.
He pulled back the towel
God.
rack and swung it straight into Keith's head. As he lay there, bleeding to death, he let out an ominous smile. "What's so funny?" asked Jeff. Keith pulled out a lighter and switched it on. "What's funny," he said, "is that you're covered in bleach and alcohol." Jeff's eyes widened as Keith threw the lighter at him. Because, of course, this would work, as we all know. As soon as
Yeah,
the
of
flame
course.
made contact with him, the flames ignited the alcohol in the vodka. While the alcohol burned him,
I'm
the bleach
surprised.
bleached his skin at the same time.
Wow. I'm surprised he was that accurate. I'm gonna be honest. That like honestly, that takes some skill to be dying and still hit him with that fucking snipe. Like honestly, kind of impressive. Famously flammable, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, no, this all makes sense to me. This is how it's supposed to be. This is just,
Yeah.
yeah, no, makes sense. Who's conveniently placed jug of bleach? I sure hope it doesn't fall on me. What a convenient.
Oh no!
Conveniently shaped fucking. Oh my god.
He ran down the hall and fell down the stairs. Everyone started
Oh,
screaming
no.
as they saw Jeff, now a man on fire, drop to the ground, nearly dead. The last thing Jeff saw was his mother and the other parents trying to extinguish the fire. That's when he passed out. When Jeff awoke, he had a cast wrapped around his face. He couldn't see anything, but he felt a cast
Oh,
on his
scary
shoulder
cat.
and
Okay.
stitches all over his body. He tried to stand until he realized that there was some tube in his arm, and when he tried to get up, it fell out and a nurse rushed in.
Okay. It's so scary.
"I don't think you can get out of bed just yet," she said, as she put him back in his bed and reinserted the tube. Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were. Of course,
What was the
nobody would
grammar
know.
there?
Jeff sat there with no vision, no idea of what his surroundings were.
Okay, sorry. I heard a word in there that wasn't there. Okay. I heard like an if in there for some reason, and I was like, I'm sorry?
Finally, after hours, he heard his mother. "Honey, are you okay?" she asked.
I don't think he'd be okay, but thank you for asking, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't I mean, it doesn't exactly sound very okay. I don't think getting a fucking getting set on fucking fire. I think like after a
"Honey, are
certain
you
point,
okay?"
the "are you okay" question is no longer viable. We're so bad at reading the Hills and excerpts don't even the one reading. It's just my charm.
That's true. "Oh, honey, I have great news. After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you..." Wait. Hold on.
Do that? I guess so.
Hold on. "After all the witnesses told the police that Randy confessed of trying to attack you..." Oh, yes, that's right. "They decided to let Liu go." This made Jeff almost bolt up, stopping halfway, remembering the tube coming out of his arm. "He'll be out by tomorrow, and then you two will be able to be together again." Jeff's mother hugs Jeff and says her goodbyes. The next couple of weeks were those where Jeff was visited by his family. Then came the day where his bandages were to be removed. His family were all there to see it, what he would look like. As the doctors unwrapped the bandages from Jeff's face, everyone was on the edge of their seats. They waited until the last bandage holding the cover over his face was almost revealed, or almost removed. This is like the dream face reveal.
Oh my god, he wears a mask with a smile. Oh my god, it's Dream. Holy shit.
Yeah, all the witnesses. All the witnesses, Dragon Fruit, all the witnesses.
What were they doing? What the fuck did when the guns were pulled? They were watching a
They were
fucking 13-year-old
baking
get his ass
bets.
beat. Why would they when they try and confront other children with guns? Exactly. Why wouldn't
Oh
they
no,
able to
they
do
were talking about
anything?
the adults. Yeah,
Yeah, no, the adults. We're not talking about the kids. We're talking about the adults.
yeah,
here, I believe.
all of the adults that were there.
Just watching.
Who left
Like-
and then made bets.
Who left, by the way?
They saw the guns and left.
They were like, we're good, actually.
Let's hope for the best, said the doctor. He quickly removes the cloth, letting the rest fall from Jeff's face. As we all know, you never change out your bandages until it's time to remove them permanently.
Exactly. Because they just don't get dirty. They're bandages. They're not supposed to do that.
Jeff's mother screams at the sight of his face. Liu and
That's fucking
it's
mean.
fucking mean, yeah.
That's just not nice. That's your own kid. What the fuck, man? That's just rude,
Liu and
honestly.
Jeff's dad stare
I
awestruck
guess
at
that
his
makes sense
face.
considering how fucking, not, your kid just got fucking jumped to do anything, by the way. God,
What?
I can understand why he doesn't like his fucking parents. They're fucking, what the fuck do you mean? All
Definitely
this shit happened. And
Parent
I
of the
didn't
Year,
do it.
Parents of the Year
Parent of the
award.
right? Holy fuck.
What? What happened to my face? Jeff said. He rushed out of bed and ran to the bathroom. He looked into the mirror and saw the cause of the distress. His face, it's horrible. His lips were burnt to a deep shade of red. His face was turned into a pure white color, his hair singed from brown to black. He slowly put his hand to his face. It had a sort of
know how that
leathery...
works.
It's not. It had a sort of leathery feel to it now. He looked back at his family, then back at the mirror. Jeff, it's not that bad, said Liu. Not that bad, said Jeff. It's perfect. His family were equally surprised. Jeff started laughing uncontrollably. His parents noticed that his left eye and hand were twitching. Jeff, are you okay? Okay. I've never felt more happy. Ha 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 ha. Look at me. This face goes perfectly with me. He couldn't stop laughing. He stroked his face, feeling it, looking at it in the mirror. What caused this?
Okay.
Well, you may recall. Oh my God, they're gonna. Okay. What caused
Are they gonna
this?
give us a fucking
Well, you may
anime
recall
flashback?
that when Jeff was fighting Randy, something in his mind, his sanity, snapped. Now,
I don't know if that would. You know what? Wait, they're giving us an actual fucking anime flashback. Holy shit! They're giving us the fucking last time on Dragon Ball Z right now.
Now he was left as a crazy killing machine. That is, his Wait. Now he was left as a crazy killing machine that is his parents didn't know.
I think he goes to the psychiatrist after this one.
Doctor,
I think
said Jeff's mom,
uh,
is my son all right, in the head? Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck do you think?
Oh, yes. This behavior is typical for patients who have taken a very large amount of painkillers. If his behavior doesn't change in a few weeks, bring him back here and we'll give him a psychological
That's
test.
not. I don't think that's how it. I don't think that's how it works.
She went over to Jeff. Oh, thank you, doctor. Jeff, sweetie, it's time to go. Jeff looks away from the mirror, his face still formed into a crazy smile. "'Kay, mommy." Ha ha ha!
I love the fucking TTS laugh that you do about it.
Thank you.
Doing for this, by the way.
I'm only doing it when
It's-
it's literally ha 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 on the page. It's not written as a laugh. It's
It's just Okay, yeah, no, I had a feeling.
His mother took him by the shoulder and took him to go get his clothes. This is what came in, said the lady at the desk. Jeff's mom looked down to see the black dress pants and white hoodie her son wore. Now they were clean of blood and newly stitched together. Jeff's mother led him to his room and made him put his clothes on. Made him put his clothes on. Then they left.
Wait, why would you?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Why didn't you give him a change of clothes? I mean, why do you have to wear the same one? That
He
he
should
got
wear.
his ass?
Well, he should wear the same ones. You know, those are his clothes.
Those
They shouldn't give him new
those are-
ones.
Oh, right, he's a fucking anime character.
Yeah,
Forgot
yeah,
he
yeah,
has
yeah,
one
yeah.
outfit.
Yeah.
He has
Come
one
on.
outfit.
Come on, it has to be the
Forget.
same one.
Sorry, I haven't watched enough. I
Come
haven't
on.
watched enough of the good shit to remember. I guess.
Okay, okay. I'm glad you realized your mistake.
Yeah, no, my fault. My fault.
Then they left, not knowing that this was their final day of life. Later that night,
What?
Jeff's mother woke to a
Okay.
sound coming from the bathroom. It sounded as if someone was crying. She slowly walked over to see what it was. When she looked into the bathroom, she saw a horrendous sight. Jeff had taken a knife and carved a smile into his cheeks. Jeff, what are you doing? Asked his mother. Jeff looked over to her. I couldn't keep smiling, Mommy. It hurt after a while. Now I can smile forever. Jeff's mother noticed his eyes, ringed in black. Jeff, your
Oh my
eyes.
God.
His eyes were seemingly never closing. I couldn't see my face. I got tired and my eyes started to close. I burned out the eyelids so I could forever see myself, my new face.
Do you
Jeff's-
think he? Okay, sorry, this is a bit off topic.
Uh-huh.
Do you think because he doesn't have eyelids, does he like lick his eyes like those geckos?
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, burning off the eyelids without hurting your eyes is very impressive.
Yeah, he's gotten good with fire after touching it for like one moment. After
Yeah,
getting
he
set
did
on
really
fire.
good. He did really good. Jeff's mother started to slowly back away, seeing that her son was going insane. Not gone insane, but going insane, you know. He's
Yeah,
getting
of
there.
course. There's still some steps before there.
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
There's still some steps before you fully
Right.
get there. It
What-
usually comes after the committing an act of murder and after the
Oh,
getting
he
set
did
on
that.
fire.
And he did that.
Yeah, and it's
It needs
sometime-
more than that.
It needs more than that,
Mhm,
exactly.
mhm.
Fucking- He's been there, done that for those things. Sorry, I forgot.
Yes. What's wrong, Mommy? Aren't I beautiful? Yes, son, she said. Yes, you are. Let me go get Daddy so he could see your face. She ran into the room and shook Jeff's dad from his sleep. Honey, get the gun, She stopped as she saw Jeff in the doorway
I'm
holding a
fucking
knife.
Sorry? Why would you get the gun for your own? Why would you say that? I get why. No, honestly, this is like
These parents
natural
are pretty
selection at
terrible,
this
yeah.
point. This is fucking natural selection. I feel nothing for this, for those. Like this shit just needed to happen. I feel like they should not have been allowed to be in charge of fucking anybody.
Mommy, you lied. That's the last thing they hear as Jeff rushes them with the knife, gutting both of them. His brother Liu woke up, startled by some noise. He didn't hear anything else, so he just shut his eyes and tried to go back to sleep. As he was on
Are
the
they
border
trying to
of
say that his
Hold
brother is
on.
the one who
Hold
made
it,
the
hold it,
first
hold it,
post?
hold it.
Sorry, keep going.
As he was on the border of slumber, he got the strangest feeling that someone was watching him. He looked up before Jeff's hand covered his mouth. He slowly raised the knife, ready to plunge it into Liu. Liu thrashed there while trying to escape Jeff's grip. Shh, Jeff said. Just go to sleep.
Oh my god, he's edgy. Fucking catchphrase. Holy shit.
Yeah, his
That
super
was the worst
cool.
thing
It was so bad,
That
but it was
so
so
bad.
funny.
It was so funny. Yeah, no, you have more, right? I think we'll do
That's the
ones
only
that you
one I have prepared.
Okay, well, you've already been live for a fucking hour and almost
Hour and a half or so for me.
an hour and a half. Yeah, same. So maybe one more, if we could find one. I have to throw out the one that I had because that one was too fucking well written. I picked one that was like good. I shouldn't have done that. I picked my favorite SCP concept, which has like a cool writing.
I mean, you can do that
Read
one.
Ben Drowned? No, I'm not going to. We have a vibe going on here. I have to match it.
All right. Jeff is gone from my screen. Now it is only Subway Surfers.
Okay. Okay. So, I just brought up a good point. Ben Drowned would be a funny one to pick up on
Uh-huh.
because it's a haunted video game, right? So,
It's one of the classic creepypastas, yeah.
all right. If you can find that one, you can read that one as well.
Okay. We'll do.
I would read, but you know how I read. I would play Nintendo music, but I would like to continue my not being able to. I would like to continue being able to stream. So, you know what's really shocking, by the way?
I found it.
Oh, that's why. They both got paused.
What got paused?
I was wondering why I wasn't getting hit with any bad to the bone riffs.
Oh. I see.
I was like, wow, that was a long, extended period of no bad to the bone riffs. Every copy of Majora's Mask is personalized, but of course. God, Majora's Mask is like, here's the thing about creepypastas and horror stories around Majora's Mask. I think they're all so ineffective for me because Majora's Mask as like a base game is already scary. Like you can't really, there it is. You can't really get better than base Majora's Mask, I feel like, if you want to make a horror game for
This
Nintendo.
one's even longer.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this one and then we'll end, I think.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready. I've never been more ready.
Post number 1, September 7th, 2010. Okay, I need your help with this. This is not a copy pasta. It's a long read, but I feel like my safety or well-being could very well depend on this. It's video game related.
This is the story.
Yeah, this is the story. This is the post. This is the original post.
This is not a copy pasta.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It's video game related, specifically Majora's Mask, and it's the creepiest shit that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Wow.
Having said that, I recently moved into my dorm room, starting as a sophomore in college, and a friend of mine gave me his old Nintendo 64. I was stoked, to say the least. I could finally play all those old games of my youth that I hadn't touched in at least a decade. His Nintendo 64 came with one yellow controller and a rather shoddy copy of Super Smash Bros. Well, beggars can't be choosers. Needless to say, it didn't take long until I became bored of beating up level 9 CPUs. That weekend, I decided to drive around a few neighborhoods about 20 minutes or so off campus.
On fucking out here flexing on fucking
it's not that hard.
Fucking fighting games. I know, but like you don't. They didn't need to include that as the main thing. They could have like they clearly wanted to flex.
They did.
How good
they
did.
Were it's true.
Smash Brothers. They were like, by the way, the CPU was level 9. By the way, like okay, goddamn. I didn't need that part of it, but I guess.
That weekend, I decided to drive around a few neighborhoods about 20 minutes or so off campus, hitting up the local garage sales, hoping to score on some good deals from ignorant parents. I ended up picking up a copy of Pokemon Stadium, GoldenEye, and in parentheses, fuck yeah, F-Zero, and 2 other controllers for $2. Satisfied, I began to drive out of the neighborhood when one last house caught my attention. I still have no idea why it did. There were no cars there and only one table set up with some random junk on it. But something sort of drew me there. I usually trust my guts on these things, so I got out of the car and was greeted by an old man. His outward appearance was, for lack of a better word, displeasing. It was odd. If you asked me why I thought that, I couldn't really pinpoint anything. There was just something off about him that put me on edge. I can't explain it. All I can tell you is that it wasn't in the middle of the after. Hold on. Oh, there it is. All I can tell you is that if it wasn't the middle of the afternoon and there were many other people within shouting distance, I would not have even thought about approaching this man. He flashed a crooked smile at me and asked what I was looking for. Immediately, I noticed that he must have been blind in one of his eyes. His right one that had been. Oh, man. Okay.
Written as good as I type.
It's not the writing, it's my reading.
Okay.
His right one had that glazed over look about it. What are you giggling about? Did you get riffed? Did you get bad to the bone?
It happened in the perfect order. It happened for the knocking and then immediately bad to the bone. So it went knock, knock, knock. I did not expect it to line so fucking well. Oh my god. They're at my door.
I forced myself to look at his left eye instead, trying not to offend, and asked him if he had any old video games. I was already wondering. Pardon? I was already wondering how I could politely excuse myself from the situation when he told me that he had no idea what a video game was. But to my surprise, he then said he had a few old ones in an old box. Okay. He assured me he'd be back in a jiffy and turned to head back into the garage. I watched him hobble away. I couldn't help but notice that what was sitting on his table. Littered across it were rather peculiar paintings. Various artworks that looked like ink blots that a psychiatrist might show you. Curious, I looked through them. It was obvious why nobody was visiting this guy's garage sales. These weren't exactly aesthetically pleasing. As I came to the last one, for some reason, it almost looked like Majora's Mask. The same heart-shaped body with little spikes protruding outward. Initially, I thought that since I was secretly hoping to find that game at these garage sales, some Freudian bullshit was projecting itself onto the ink blots. But given the events that happened afterwards, I'm not so sure now. I should have asked the man about it. I wish I asked the man about it. After staring at the Majora-shaped blot, I looked up and the old man was suddenly there again, arm's length in front of me, smiling at me. I like that I can't hear any of these additional noises. I just hear Aurora start to break down in the background.
It was so perfectly timed. As he returned, I got bad to the bone. As he walks back there, motherfucker. Okay. They're so perfectly timed every time. Holy shit.
I looked up and the old man was suddenly there again, arm's length in front of me, smiling at me. I'll admit, I jumped out of reflex. And Nat laughed nervously as he handed me a Nintendo 64 cartridge. It was the standard gray color, except that someone had written Majora on it in a permanent black marker. I got butterflies in my stomach as I realized what a coincidence this was, and asked him how much he wanted for it. The old man smiled at me and told me I could have it for free, that it used to belong to a kid who was about my age that didn't live here anymore. There was something weird about how he phrased that, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. I was too caught up in not only finding this game, but getting it for free. I reminded myself to be a bit skeptical, since this looked like some pretty shady cartridge and there was no guarantee it would work. But then the optimist inside me interjected. Maybe it was some kind of a beta version or a pirated version of the game. That was all I needed to be back on Cloud 9. I thanked the man, and he smiled at me and wished me well, saying, "Goodbye then." Alas, at least that's what it sounded like to me. All the way in the car ride home, I had a nagging doubt that he had said something else. My fears were confirmed when I booted up the game. To my surprise, it worked just fine. And there was one save file simply named Ben. Goodbye, Ben. He was saying goodbye, Ben. I felt bad for the man, obviously a grandparent and obviously going senile. I, for some reason or another, reminded him of his grandson, Ben. Out of curiosity, I looked at the save file. Eyeballing it, I could tell he was pretty far into the game. I had almost all the masks and 3/4 of the boss's remains. I noticed that he had used an owl statue to save his game. He was on day 3 and by the Stone Tower Temple, which was hardly an hour left before the moon would crash. I remember thinking that it was such a shame that he came so close to beating the game but never finished it.
Wait, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Has this guy played Majora's Mask before?
Probably.
Okay, I thought he was saying that he really wanted to play it because he hasn't played it before.
Oh.
I thought he was saying like he wanted to buy it because he doesn't have Majora's Mask. How does
Right.
he know? How does he know that
Well,
the
this
game
is like
over, I guess.
Well, this is like
I mean,
an
this is save
after.
file completion. Yeah,
This is
I
like
guess
a post thing. Like this, he's recalling his past.
Yeah, I guess maybe, I don't know. I mean, how did he? I guess he just beat the whole game. Also, why'd you boot up their save file if they're that late into the game? I feel like
He just looked at it.
back out.
Don't worry about it. I made a
Plus
new
you can't.
file named Link out of tradition and started the game, ready to relive my childhood. Okay, he did play it in the past.
Oh, no, he has played it before. Okay.
For such a shady-looking cartridge, I was impressed at how smoothly it ran. Literally just like a retail copy of the game, save for a few minor hiccups here and there, like textures where they shouldn't be, or random flashes of cutscenes at odd intervals, but nothing too bad. However, the only thing that was a little unnerving was that at times the NPCs would call me Link, and at other times they would call me Ben. I figured it was just a bug, a fluke in the programming causing our files to get mixed up or something. It did kind of creep me out after a while, though.
The fucking, what's that? Like the dog Ben's quotes thing has just every time I say Ben, I hear
Ben.
that, like dog voice. Yeah,
No.
I hear that every single time.
Oh ho ho ho. No. Yes.
Yeah, that is what I hear every time you say Ben. It just plays in that voice every single time. It's fucking with me.
Hold on, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. I got it. It did kind of creep me out for a while, though. And it was around after I had beaten the Woodfall Temple that I regrettably went into the save files and deleted Ben. I had intended to preserve the file just out of respect for the game's original owner, but it's not like I needed 2 files anyway. Hoping that would solve the problem. It did, and it didn't. Now NPCs wouldn't call me anything. Where my name should have been in the dialogue, there was now just a blank space. My save file name was still called Link, though. Frustrated and with homework to do, I put down the game for a day. I started playing it again last night, getting the lens of truth and working my way towards completing the Snowhead Temple. Now, some of you more hardcore Majora's Mask players know about the 4th day glitch, and for those who don't, Google it. But the gist is that right as the clock is about to hit 000000 on the final day, you can talk to the astronomer and look through the telescope. If you time it right, the countdown disappears, and you essentially have another day to finish whatever you were doing. Deciding to do the glitch to try and save the Snowhead Temple, I happened to get it right on the first try, and the time counter at the bottom disappeared. However, when I pressed B to exit the telescope, instead of being greeted by the astronomer, I found myself in the Majora boss fight room at the end of the game, the trippy boxed-in arena, staring at Skull Kid hovering above me. There was no sound, just him floating in the air, and the background music, which was regular for the area, but still creepy. Immediately, my palms began to sweat. That's definitely not normal. Skull Kid never appears here. I tried moving around the area, but no matter where I went, Skull Kid would always be facing me, looking at me, not saying anything.
God damn, yeah, no.
Nothing. Yeah, he skipped the end of the game. It's crazy. Nothing would happen though, and this kept up for about 60 seconds. I thought the game had bugged or something, but I was beginning to doubt that very much. I was about to reach for the reset button when text appeared on my screen. You're not sure why, but you apparently had a reservation? I instantly recognized that text. You get that message when you get the room key from Anju at the Stockpot Inn. But why is it playing here? I refused to entertain the notion that it was almost as if the game was trying to communicate with me. I started to navigate the room again, testing to see if there was some sort of trigger that enabled me to interact with something here. Then I realized how stupid I was. To think that someone could reprogram the game like this was absurd. Sure enough, 15 seconds later, another message appeared on the screen, and again, like the first one, it was already a pre-existing phrase. Go to the lair of the boss of the temple's boss? Yes or no? I paused for a second, contemplating what I should press and how the game would react. When I realized that I couldn't select no, taking a deep breath, I pressed yes, and the screen faded to white. The Subway Surfers gif is
Wow.
crazy. Is this Ben drowned? Yes, it is, and yes, it is. It's Ben
Also,
drowned.
yeah, it's Anji.
Oh, oh, oh.
It's Anji Mito. There he is.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
oh,
Ben.
oh. Meh, meh, meh.
Hey, what the fuck, Ben?
No.
What the fuck? Oh, fuck you too, then, I guess.
Yes.
No.
Okay. Taking a deep breath, I pressed yes, and the screen faded to white, with the words "Dawn of a New Day" and the subtext dash 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 beneath it. Where I was ported to filled me with the most intense sense of dread and impending fear I had ever experienced. The only way I can describe the way I felt here is having this feeling of inexplicable depression on a profound scale. I am normally not a depressed person, but the way I felt here was a feeling I didn't even knew existed. It was such a twisted it was such a twisted, powerful presence that seemed to wash over me. I appeared to be in some kind of weird Twilight Zone version of Clock Town. I walked out of the clock tower, as you normally do when you start from day one, only to find that all of the inhabitants were gone. Usually with the fourth day glitch, you can still find the guards and the dog that runs around outside the tower. This time, they were all gone. What replaced them was that ominous feeling that there was something out there in the same area as me, and that it was watching. I had 4 hearts to my name and the hero's bow, but at this point, I wasn't even concerned for my avatar. I felt that I personally was in some kind of danger. Perhaps the most chilling thing was the music. It was the Song of Healing, ripped straight from the game itself, but played in reverse. It got louder, building up as if you should expect something to pop out at you, but nothing ever did, and the constant loop began to wear on my mental state. Sorry, I had to scroll.
I mean, no, all good.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is long. Okay.
Yes, it is. This is part 1 still. There's 5 parts.
Oh my god. There's 5 parts. We'll do part 1.
Yeah, let's just part 1. Yeah, let's keep it
Let's
that.
just do part
Yeah,
1.
I agree.
Let's not suffer that much.
Every now and then, I would hear the faint laugh of the happy masked salesman in the background. Just quiet enough so that I wasn't sure if I was just hearing things, but just loud enough to keep me determined to find him. I looked in all 4 zones of the clock town, only to find nothing. No one. Textures were missing. West Clock Town had me walking on air. The entire area felt broken. Hopelessly broken. As this reverse Song of Healing repeated for what felt like the 50th time, I just remember standing in the middle of South Clock Town, realizing that I had never felt so alone in a video game before. As I walked through the ghost town, it is kind of nice. As I walked through the ghost town, I don't know whether it was the combination of the out of place textures
The dog yawn. What the heck?
and the atmosphere of the haunting melody of the once peaceful and soothing song
What
being
the
butchered and distorted, but I was literally on the verge of tears and had no idea why.
Thank you.
You're blessed.
Okay.
I hardly
thank
ever
you.
cry. Something had gripped me here with this powerful sense of depression that was both foreign and
What?
crippling.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Okay, I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Mm-hmm.
last time I was reading more on the story itself. I'm reading more on the character this time around. I don't.
Bad.
You don't need to be like that about crying. It's okay to cry, dude. It's okay
Yes.
if a story gets you emotional, like
Yes.
hits on your emotional, like hits you in that way. You know,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to
Oh
justify it
ho
by going,
ho.
"I never cry." It's okay. It's a
Oh
human
ho
thing.
ho ho.
You can be sad. You can
Meh,
do it.
nah,
I
nah.
trust you. Shut the fuck up, Ben.
No.
That was a very bad Ben that
It
time.
was. That one was bad.
I'm disappointed in you.
No. Anyway.
I don't. Uh huh.
Anyway. Um. I tried leaving Clocktown, but every time I attempted to zone out, the screen would fade to black and I would just zone into another part of Clocktown. I tried playing my ocarina. I wanted to escape and I do not want it to be here. I wanted to escape and I did not want to be here, but every time I played the Song of Time or Song of Soaring, it would only say, "Your notes echo far, but nothing happens." By this point, it was obvious the game didn't want me to leave, but I had no idea why it was keeping me here. I didn't want to go inside the buildings. I felt that I would be too vulnerable there to whatever I was terrified of. I don't know why, but I came up with the idea that maybe if I drowned myself in the laundry pool, I could spawn somewhere else and leave this place. Dun, dun, dun. As I zoned in and ran towards the pool, that's when something happened. Link grabbed his head, and the screen flashed for a brief moment of the happy masked salesman smiling at me. Not Link, me, with Skull Kid's theme scream playing in the background. When the screen returned, I was staring at the Link statue from playing the song Elegy of Emptiness. I screamed as the thing just stared back at me with that haunting facial expression. I turned around and ran out and back to South Clocktown, and to my horror, the fucking statue followed me. The only thing I can compare it to is the weeping angels from Doctor Who. Every so often, at random intervals, the animation would play of the statue appearing behind me. It was like the thing was chasing me, or I don't even want to fucking say it, haunting me. By this point, I was on the verge of hysterics, but not even once did the thought of turning off the console occur to me. I don't know why. I was so wrapped up in it, the terror felt all so real. I tried to shake the statue, but it would literally appear behind me every single time. Link began to make weird animations I had never seen him do before. He would flail his arms around or spasm randomly, and the screen would cut to the happy masked salesman smiling again for a brief moment before I was face to face with that fucking statue again. I ended up running into the Swordmaster's dojo.
That I hate.
That fucking statue that I hate. I don't know why, but in my panic, I just wanted to show some kind of assurance that I wasn't alone here. To my dismay, I found no one, and as I turned to leave, the statue cornered me in the cubby in the back. I tried attacking it with my sword, but to no avail. Confused and backed into a corner, I just stared at the statue, waiting for it to kill me. Suddenly, the screen flashed again to the happy masked salesman. Link turned to face my screen, standing upright, mirroring the statue, looking at me along with his copy, literally staring at me. Whatever was left of the fourth wall was completely shattered while I ran out of the dojo terrified. Suddenly, the game warped me to an underground tunnel, and the reverse song of healing queued up again as I was given a brief moment of rest before the statue started appearing behind me again, this time aggressively. I could only take a few steps before it would summon behind me again. I hurriedly made my way out of the tunnel and appeared in southern Clocktown. As I ran aimlessly in a sheer panic, suddenly a re-dead screamed, and the screen faded to black as Dawn of a New Day and appeared again.
What was the? Did it actually just have nothing on there? Or?
It's just like lines. It's like meant to be like a null thing, you know, like the spooky null text, you know.
Spooky text. Okay.
Yeah. The screen faded in, and I was standing on top of the clock tower with Skull Kid hovering over me again, silent. I looked up and the moon was back, looming just meters above my head.
Oh no, your mic broke again.
Fuck! Okay. A new song was playing.
Okay, so
The
easy
Stone
for my
Tower
scary.
temple theme played in reverse. In some sort of desperate attempt, I equipped my bow and fired off a shot at the Skull Kid. It actually hit him and played an animation of him reeling back. I fired again, and on the third arrow,
Missed.
a text box. I fired. I missed. I fired again. I missed again. I had a popsicle. Fired. Missed. Passed out in the snow. Then I woke up. I fired. I missed.
Wow, I love that part of Ben
It's so
Drowned.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. Ben.
Burn.
Ben. On the third arrow, a text box appeared saying, "That won't do you any good. He." I was picked up off the ground and levitated upwards on my back. Link screamed as he burst into flames, instantly killing him. I love that Game Grumps bit. I did too. I jumped when this happened. I had never seen this move used by anyone in the game, and Skull Kid himself didn't have any moves. As the death screen played, my lifeless body still burning, the Skull Kid laughed and the screen faded to black, only to have me reappear in the same place. I decided to charge him, but the same thing happened. Link's body was lifted off the ground by some unknown force, and he immediately burst into flames again, killing him. This time, during the death screen, the faint sounds of the reverse Song of Healing could be heard. On my third and final try, I realized there was no music playing this time, that all there was eerie silence. I remembered that in the original counter with Skull Kid, you were supposed to use the ocarina to either travel back in time or summon the giants. I attempted to play the Song of Time, but before I could hit the last note, Link's body once again horrifically exploded into flames and he died.
Horrifically, okay.
Yeah, it was really horrific.
It was horrific.
Yeah, this game is really scary.
It's really scary. I'm really scared. God, I used to listen to creepypasta to fall asleep. I can see why.
As the death screen neared its end, it began to chug, as if the cartridge was trying to process a lot of something. When the screen came to, it was the same scene as the first 3 times, except this time, Link was laying on the ground, dead, in a position I had never seen in the game before. His head was tilted towards the camera with the Skull Kid floating above him. I couldn't move, I couldn't press any buttons. All I could do was stare at Link's dead body. After around 30 seconds of this, the game simply faded out, showing the message, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" before kicking you out to the title screen. Upon getting back to the title screen and starting again, I noticed my save file was no longer there. Instead of Link, it was replaced with "Your turn." Your turn had 3 hearts, 0 masks, and no items. I selected "Your turn" and immediately was returned to the clock tower rooftop scene of my dead Link and the Skull Kid hovering over, with the Skull Kids laughing looping again and again. I quickly hit the reset button, and when the game booted up again, there was one more save file added below "Your turn," titled "Burn." Save file was right back where it was before I deleted it, at the Stone Tower Temple with the moon almost crashing. I turned off the game at that point. I'm not superstitious, but this is way too fucked up, even for me. I haven't played it at all today. Hell, I didn't even get any sleep last night. I kept hearing the reverse Song of Healing music in my head, and I just remember the sense of dread I felt exploring Clocktown. I drove back to the old man's house today to ask him some questions with a buddy of mine. No way I was going there alone, only to find that there was a for sale sign in the front yard. When I rang the door, no one was home. So now I'm back here, writing down the rest of my thoughts and recording what happened. Sorry if some of this has grammatical errors and whatnot. I'm running on no sleep here. I'm terrified of this game, even more so now that I've relived it a second time writing all this down. But I feel like there's still more to it than meets the eye, and that there's something calling me to investigate this further. I think bad is something in this equation. I don't know what. And if I could get a hold of the old man, I think I would be able to find some answers.
Lore supported typos, exactly.
I need another day or so to recuperate before tackling this game again. I feel like it's already taken a toll on my sanity. But next time I do this, I'm going to be recording my footage all the way through. The idea to record only came to me towards the end, so you see the last few minutes of what I saw, but it's on YouTube here. It actually does have a YouTube video. I'm going to stay in this thread for a little while longer before I fall asleep to answer any questions you guys might have, or hopefully listen to your ideas or theories to help me shed some light into this, or maybe things I should try to do. I think I'm going to try to play Ben's file tomorrow and see what happens. Maybe I was supposed to go into that all along. I don't believe in paranormal shit, but this is a little fucked up. But maybe this Burn guy is just a really good hacker or programmer. I don't want to think about the alternatives if he isn't.
He's a spooky ghost.
That's the end of my
That's the alternative.
that's the end of the copy paste. I'm hoping that this is some kind of running gag the developers had, and that other people have gotten gag or hacked copies of the game like this. This just really scares me. That's post number 1. I'm gonna go all the way down to the final post. I'm gonna read one of the last lines in it, just for us.
What?
Okay. I'm trying to find a good part. Okay. Okay. This is funny to me. That said, do not download any of my videos or anything about my videos through a YouTube video or audio rip or a screen grab, whatever. I don't know how he can spread, but I know just from watching them on YouTube/reading my text won't allow him to spread. Otherwise, he wouldn't have needed my help in the first place. But I strongly recommend you do not take anything you see streaming online onto your own personal computer. Yeah.
God, it's every time.
Hey, this is
gotta spread across the internet. Now.
Well, yeah, you know. Well, this is an older one.
Well, I'm saying all of them do that though. This one gets a more of a pass because it is older, but.
How about I woke up sweating, crying, and shaking uncontrollably?
Okay, perfect. That's all I need.
Okay. I woke up sweating, crying, and shaking uncontrollably.
You just want a low reason to stop re-uploading.
That's what I was saying. That's why I chose that line. It's funny. Hold on, let me make a Twitter post real quick.
Oh my god, you're gonna repost it? You're gonna get haunted.
I'm just reposting a specific part. Very good reading. Thank you, Sekasai. So yeah, that's the Halloween stream.
People are gonna read that and think that there's something wrong with you.
Will they?
Yes.
Will they?
So out of context.
Will they actually think something's wrong?
I feel like you're gonna confuse somebody.
Oh, for sure. But it's Halloween.
Okay, fair enough. You should post a picture of Ben drowned.
I will.
Okay. Go to sleep, everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Happy Papa Beep.
Good night.
Papu, papu, papu. Joke's on you, I didn't in my stream. I was busy twittering. So yeah, that was that. That was a stream. My shit's broken. I'll try to get it fixed. Just the Killer is a really funny story. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I hope I read it okay. I kind of fucked up in some of the parts, but it should be all right. All right. Goodbye.